What is the best DAW? Is it Ableton? Logic? FL Studio? Reaper? Studio One? Cubase? Pro Tools? Bitwig? GarageBand? Cakewalk? Or even Audacity? There are so many choices when it comes to DAWs that it can be paralyzing. Every DAW has fans that will defend their choice to the end and deride any other DAW as less than what they are proficient in. Unfortunately for them, the correct answer is much simpler than it may seem. Rather than putting each DAW through their paces and having an insane technical comparison down to the minute details, and if that's what you came here looking for, sorry to disappoint you, I'm just going to go ahead and jump to the very end and let you know now. The truth is, the best DAW is the one you not only know how to use proficiently, but the one that allows you to achieve the quality of music you set out to create. There is not a single DAW out there that is perfect for everyone, with every single aspect of it being better than its competition, no matter what anyone says. Every piece of software has its pain points and strengths compared to any other DAW. What's important, and what more music producers, especially beginners, and those thinking that fancy tools will make their lives complete, need to realize is that mindset matters a whole lot more than software. Don't forget why you open your DAW to begin with. You are trying to put yourself into a tangible art form and make music. If your DAW has limitations that make it difficult for you to achieve the quality of music you want at a speed you are content with, perhaps you should change software. If your DAW is fighting you at every moment and hindering you when trying to accomplish something you feel should be simple, shake things up and switch. If the workflow of your current DAW makes creating music a chore so much so that you don't even want to do it anymore, switch it up. Research to your heart's content before spending any money on a new piece of software, absolutely, but be wary of anyone telling you that one DAW is superior in every way or that your DAW makes a statement as to your level of credibility or proficiency as a musician. I use FL Studio. I know it like the back of my hand, and I have no issues doing whatever I want to do in it. Before I purchased it, when it was still FL Studio 12, I'd used GarageBand, Cakewalk, Audacity, and even Tux Guitar, which is a free Guitar Pro alternative, to create music. Absolutely none of these clicked for me the way FL Studio did, and even to this day I get excited when I open FL and I see the blank canvas of my template. While I've definitely lauded my love for FL to my friends, I would never tell them that they are wrong in their choice of DAW. Amongst my friends, I have a Pro Tools user, an Ableton diehard, a Studio One expert, a Logic master, a Cubase zealot, a Reaper stan, and a GarageBand aficionado. Not only am I surrounded by fantastic musicians, they are all so unique in their approach to making music and so successful in making high quality and informed music that I'd be an absolute and utter fool to say that they are using the wrong tool to do what they do. If anything, being near them has made me more appreciative of my DAW because it lets me keep up with them. You will encounter people that do this though, and when I first started making my transition from a metal guitarist to a video game music composer, I posted my music in various online forums, some subreddits, and Discord groups for feedback to see where I was starting from. And a lot of people were encouraging and friendly. Honestly, I don't even remember what they said, but it made me feel good about it. I do, however, remember with vivid detail the one person that was not encouraging and friendly. Here's what they said. They said, real media composers only use Cubase, and they were serious. Obviously, I made sure to check. I was kind of flabbergasted as a newbie in this space. I didn't follow up with them anymore after this exchange, but I did do some digging around the internet and saw more than a few people saying that Cubase was really the only logical choice for media composers due to the ease of writing for video, which I mean, fair, but to discredit millions of people who don't use Cubase and claim that they are not real composers based on their choice of DAW, I think that's foolish beyond belief. Between having my music torn apart once upon a time for being, quote, a slap in the face to orchestral music, and that comment, both received when I was just starting out, I stopped and still refrain from participating in forums and groups like this, instead opting to research and listen to others' music in between creating my own. If I do share works in progress, it's between my friends and my clients. I now kind of let my music and my DAW speak for itself, and both of those comments lit a fire under my ass to prove them both wrong, because I know for a fact I can learn how to make proper orchestral music and that I can become a media composer despite whatever DAW I use. And while I may still be learning, so far my assertion there has been proven correct. The whole point of this story is that the only limiting factor in creating the music you want to make is you. You have to know yourself well enough to know not only what you're trying to do, but know the tools you have available well enough to extract exactly what you want from them. There is no correct way to make music, no correct choice in production software, only right for you. And that is the true answer to the question of what the best DAW is. You may be a complete beginner, and if you found yourself here at this video expecting some concrete answers for what you should buy or use, I don't really have an answer for you, because it's entirely on you. My advice is to just pick one. Start with a free option or a free trial from Reaper or FL. Just pick one and start poking around and making sounds. The more sounds you make, the more you will come to understand the software. Don't worry about it being good, that's not the point of the learning stage. You have to learn the roads to get where you are trying to go. So much of music creation, and I would argue that it's the majority of music creation, lies in the mental realm, the thinking about doing, rather than the actual doing. Yes, while you are in the process of playing or programming, you are thinking about the choices you make or making decisions, good and bad, about what to add or remove or where you want the piece to go. But I believe the mentality with which you approach making music precludes even opening your DAW to begin with. Are you approaching it to compete with someone or compare your work with someone else's? Well, comparison is the thief of joy. Everyone has their own journey. No one is wrong for being new or more experienced than anyone else. Are you approaching it from a grind set mentality? You are going to burn out, and music making will not be fun anymore. Are you afraid of failure or making something that isn't good? Every piece you write, no matter how lengthy or short, bad or good, is an experience for learning your craft and the tools you use to create. You simply must create. Without the creation, you get nowhere, and stagnation is worse than churning out a poor beat or a poor track. I don't believe there is a musician or producer out there who hasn't wrestled with these issues at one point or another. At the end of the day, creative endeavors, even those guided by deadlines or necessity, are meant to be fun and fulfilling. Some of the most fun I've had making music has resulted in some questionable tracks that I feel aren't ever worthy to see the light of day, but you need to get comfortable with the fact that every success or failure builds the knowledge that will one day make you an expert. Reaching the point where the act of creating is fulfillment itself is the ultimate goal. Some people start with this and simply love just making sounds in the DAW, and then as they get better, they lose it. Some start from a place of desperation where it's not even fun, but frustrating from the beginning. And I encourage those of you who are frustrated to take a step back and away from the project and reframe your mentality. The failures of today are building the base of the knowledge that makes you an expert tomorrow. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to take a break and walk away. It's okay to make a track that isn't good. It's okay to abandon or give up on a track that isn't speaking to you. Just remember to not give up on yourself. Your tools, your DAW, your VSTs, they are not the measure of you as a creator. They are simply the methods through which you can express your message and your song. Everyone has one. The tools don't matter. The time you spend learning and using the tools matters. Happy composing.